The next tool I encountered on site and the next to be discussed in this series of screencasts is Emma, an email marketing platform. One of the most direct ways that BGCMT communicates with past, current, and potential donors and volunteers is through email blasts that are sent to hundreds or even thousands of people at a time. This mechanism allows donors, volunteers, and other benefactors to see the impact their involvements and donations have on Greater Nashville's youth through messages that include holiday cards, newsletters, and special announcements about club members and their accomplishments. This community engagement tool also acts as an advertising mechanism for fundraisers and other donation and volunteer opportunities by providing the organization another channel to display event advertisements, special guest announcements for events, and other things that they may want to share with their full donor and volunteer bases. So we'll click here to create a new mailing. And the best way to start, I've found, is to use a blank template. While Emma is very useful for formatting and distributing email messages, unlike Canva, the templates, the pre-made templates available on the site just aren't the most optimal for what we're looking to accomplish. So we'll start with a blank one. Let's go ahead and title this mailing Screencast Model, just so we don't get it confused with any of our other campaigns. So here we'll want to put the logo right at the top. So we'll go to select from image library, as it's been uploaded previously already. And we'll see if we can, if my cursor will move. Yes, there we are. So we'll select it. And in this give this image a link box, we'll put the URL to BGCMT's website, which bgcmt.org. There we are. So now when people click on the logo at the top of their email, they'll be directed to our website. So we'll save that into our email, and there we go. So the next thing that we want to do is add our second image, which has also been uploaded to the library, and that's just the thank you card model that we made in Canva in the previous screencast. So we'll select it. We don't need to give that one a link. And there we are. Our thank you card has made it into our email. And while we already have text on our thank you card, since this is an email, we do want to give a little bit more complete of a message to those we're sending it to. So next we will work in this box to add a message. So first we will make this heading say, "We appreciate you." Oops. And now let's type our message. Say, "We are thankful for Now, as I said in my last screencast, of course, this isn't actually going to make it to the public. This is just a practice model for our little demonstration here. So this message that I've just typed isn't perfect. This email won't necessarily be perfect, but again, it would go through quite a bit of revision and editing were it going to make it to our donors. Now, since we kind of want our thank you card to be the focus of this particular model, we probably won't put an image here, so we can go ahead and delete it using that icon. And we will also click here to center, our message, just to make things symmetrical. So now we could delete this space, or for the purpose of demonstrating constructing a full email, we will use it as an opportunity to talk about the next upcoming event. So we'll say steak and burger 2019. We'll say keep an eye out for information about our 30th annual steak and burger dinner. Dinner in Franklin. Now, this email is just about done. If we wanted to, we could drop any of these icons a button with a link to maybe the steak and burger website could go under that advertisement, and we might put that there a little later. We could also put the steak and burger logo, an image from last year's event, anything like that in that space. But for now, we can just stick to a button. So let's say we want our button to say learn more. We'll make it large and we'll make it square just for the heck of it. We're also going to make this blue just a shade darker, and the URL for the steak and burger button would go here, but that website isn't live yet, as that's not for a couple months, so we'll just, or a month, so we'll just leave that alone for now and pretend it's there. We'll click save, and there's our button. So in the email where this actually going to patrons, it would be linked, and when they clicked on it, it would take them right to the website. Oh no, let's clean that up for information. Steak and burger in Franklin on May 9th. We would clean up that little hanging guy, but again, this won't go through the editing process since it's not going anywhere. So we'll say for this add information, we'll just add the phone number. So 615-983. We'll use my extension because I know it, 68442. And the rest of our socials, our address is there already. So of course, other things might go there, but again, this is just a practice. So there's our email. And if we wanted to edit it more, again, we could drag in a divider and fit that, you know, anywhere we wanted to. Anywhere there's a yellow drop here, when it turns green, it means you're good to drop. But we are done for the moment. And so now as we get ready to send this message, we can preview it and see what it would look like on any one of these devices. We can scroll through and decide if we like the way it looks on each device if we want to. Here's what it would look like on a phone, so that's pretty cool. And so yeah, I'd say that's a good looking email. So we'll go here to send test, which is what we always do just to make sure there are no issues and they look good. I could send a test to any one of my coworkers. I'll send one to myself for now, intern@btcnt.org. Make sure that activates. Subject, just make it thank you, and these settings would save for when I wanted to actually send it to whoever I was sending it to. Pre-header text is optional, we don't have to do that, and that's all the information that would be displayed to recipients. So we'll go ahead and click send now to my work email, and that's that on that. So thanks for watching this screencast, and I'll see you in the next one when we discuss Hootsuite.